everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm finally doing the whole anticipated perfume organizing video and all that jazz. So this video I had taken back I think in July, and I'm just showing you how I used to have in my closet. So I had these plastic container bins for my clothing, for junk and all that stuff. So I emptied it out. I used to have this shelf, and I had this little drawer, that little brown drawer, drawer, and I had it full of nail polishes. And I also had this container with 3 bins where I keep my makeup, my little itty bit of makeup. And I also had 2 perfume, oh my god girl, 2 lamps and a nail stand. It's pretty much for me to do nails, so that stuff was up there because I didn't have any storage for it, and my camera was on top of there. So I just wanted to show you, this clip was for the before. And then afterwards, I took everything out and I repainted it, because as you can see, the top was half painted. That was the color that was there literally like years ago. I never got to that part. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the way that it looked. You see how busted? Yeah girl. But anywho, that is how and what I was working with before I had to paint it, because the walls were super dirty and I had to take these containers out as well. So some of this video is voiceover. There's a couple parts where I talk, because of course I filmed this throughout the months and the audio was just kind of crappy. So anyways, this is the updated couple months after, and I had taken everything out. I took the shelf where all the stuff was on top, and my dad ended up putting one of the shelves for like just seeing how it was gonna hold, because this part of my wall is not wood. There's no wood. It's like solely concrete. There's a gas line behind it, so I had to ask him, girl. I was gonna do it myself. I would have done it myself, but I couldn't. I needed like the power tools and all that stuff, so I had to ask my dad, girl. And I don't like to ask for favors, but I had to do it. But anyways, what I did was mapped out the size of the shelves, and I leveled everything so that my dad could just come in and put the shelves in and all that stuff. So it's 7 inches apart from each of the shelves. So I made sure that everything was good to go, the width, everything, girl, from the sides, like the distance from the sides and everything, girl. I wanted everything to be perfect because I wanted it to be ready. I didn't want to go into this not knowing and what I wanted, because my dad and my personality and his personality do not mix well, and we always end up arguing. So I was like, girl, you gotta be prepared. So this is what I did. I drew in everything, and then it was just simply ready for installation. So the red marks were the initial place where I wanted them, and then I changed my mind and it just kind of didn't line up, so I ended up redrawing everything. So this is pretty much the update months later, and then you'll see in the next clip where we're at. The main thing was just for me that I wanted the shelves up, and then because after that all I had to do was figure out how I wanted to decorate and like put my stuff on there. I had all my perfumes like in boxes, and it was a mess. My room was just so messy for like this time, so I was really just waiting for the shelves to go up, and then after that I would be able to move forward and quickly do what I had to do to show you guys. So yes, the shelves will be up in the next clip. Okay girl, so I came home and my dad and my mom ended up putting the shelves in, and I'm like, yes, thank goodness, because girl, I was like, I saved myself from being regañada, girl. In Mexican houses, no matter how old you are, your parents always how do you say te regañan? They always I don't know how to say it, lecture you. They just don't care if you're like old, girl. You could be 50 and your mom will still yell at you. Anywho, so yeah, they ended up putting them in, and I got back home from work and I was like, thank goodness I didn't have to fight with my dad. But so this is what it is looking like so far. And you guys remember how I showed you that I had already mapped it? Girl, look at that. I did a good job. It literally fit to the T. You can't even see the lines because it was exactly the same size. This one was just thicker, like the line, but I have to cover that up with paint. And in the first initial drawing, I had done it with red marker, so you can see right here, you can see the red marker seeping through. So I have to go in and paint all of the spots where you can see red, and then after that I'm going to hang my lights, bring in my little mueble, my little furniture thing, my bookshelf, and then I will put my perfumes, and I'm gonna show you guys how it's gonna look. So I'm excited. It's 2:30 in the morning, but I just want to do this because estoy loca. Like, I just want to get it over with. I'm so tired, but I don't care. I don't have nothing to do tomorrow. I don't have anything to do the rest of the day once the day begins again. So I'm just gonna suck it up and do it. Okay, girls, so here I am in the middle of the night trying to hang my lights. This was the only part that bugged me because it looks hella ugly. But I was like, who cares? It's at the top. Nobody's going to see that unless you literally look on top. But the thing with the lights was that they have this little thing right here, which that little thing is like the protector for the light. That's where the light shines through. And I was trying to get it through the shelf, the bookshelf, and it just wasn't fitting because there's a tiny little gap if you really like look in there, and I wanted them to go like strip by strip so you could see it in the background, but it doesn't fit, girl. So I was struggling, and I was like, well, I guess maybe I'll just hang it with curtains and all that stuff. But no, girl. So in the next clip I'm gonna show you how I ended up doing it. Okay, girls, so this is the update on the lights. So I ended up leaving some hanging, and then the top ones I ended up cutting off so that it was just at the top. That's the best way I could do it. See how it was at the top? I wanted them to go through the shelves so you could see them in the back, but no se pudo. I really couldn't do it. I don't know why I was shaking why was I shaking my camera like that? Oh my goodness. Anyways, this is where I had my perfumes. This was the storage I had them in, 2 boxes, because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. So they were just pretty much waiting for me to organize them. So these are the perfumes, and I brought them over. Now, it was such a struggle to figure out how I wanted to organize them, because first I wanted to get all the perfumes that were the tallest, or the ones that have a body like the label. So I was like, okay, I could put those together so that the height matches. So then I got the Carolina Herrera Good Girl. You know, I just wanted something that where it was leveled out. So these were like my tallest bottles, as well as the Paris Hilton Gold Rush. So I was like, these would look nice with each other because, you know, their bodies, they're tall, blah, blah, blah. So I put them there. But then I was all like, should I put my pinks together? This one right here by Paris Hilton is also one of the tallest bottles I have. And I was like, should I put it next to it? But then I also kind of wanted to keep my celebrity perfumes together. But then it wouldn't make sense, you know. So I was like, should I just put my celebrities together? I was like, should I make this shelf my celebrity one? I was struggling, girl. It was a lot. And I was like, should I do designer just at the top, or should I do it at the end? You know, I was going all over the place. I ended up putting La Vie Belle there. And then I also got Versace. I was like, maybe I should put the pinks right here. I was just kind of like going back and forth. I was like, how do I store the Lancome one? Because this one was always falling. I almost dropped it actually when I was organizing. I was like, girl, this perfume is annoying. But I ended up putting it back there. And then I decided like the middle one's gonna be my affordable one. So I put Victoria's Secret next to my not designer, next to my celebrity ones. And then let's see, I ended up putting the YSL there, but then I was like, girl, that's not pink. We have Sophia, and I put it right there. But I was also thinking, like, should I organize my Ariana Grande's together? Or then I tried color coordinating, and it was a mess, girl. It was a mess. I was like, it took me forever to decide how I wanted to do it. But essentially, I feel like I ended up going, you know, with a color coordinating system, as well as, well, it looked good to me. So this is how I ended up putting all of these, you know. So this is what my first thought was, and then I ended up changing all of them. So you'll see. Okay everyone, so this is the final reveal for the closet. I ended up going with this design. Actually no, I'm such a liar. You'll see the way that I ended up organizing this one. I totally changed it. I'm a liar. But when I was filming this is the way that I was supposedly gonna keep it. So this bookshelf I did get for extra storage because I knew that I was going to get more perfumes in the future. So I was like just thinking ahead of time. I wanted 2 of them, but both didn't fit. It looks like they would fit, but they don't fit. It's like about an inch off where the other bookshelf just wouldn't fit. So right here I do have 2 boxes of perfume that I recently got, and I just kept it for a little bit because I love the glitter. Anything that has glitter gets me. So I kept these 2. They're so cute. And so what I'm thinking about for storage wise on the bookshelf is I'm going to keep my rollerball / travel size perfumes in my little spinning thing that you guys see here at the bottom. Once I run out of space, of course, I'm just gonna get a bigger tray. And this one is my tray, you know, that I put my perfumes of the month and stuff. I emptied it out. It's covered in dust, girl. But I'm just debating whether I'm gonna keep this one or if I want to get a new one, maybe something a little smaller. I don't know, because I do love Halloween stuff, like year round. You know me. Not just because it was October I had this. I just genuinely love bats and pumpkins and all that stuff. So I'm still debating whether I'm gonna keep it. I'm always gonna have a candle here because, you know, the vibes. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning for that. And then yeah, so these are the perfumes, like how I said. I'm thinking about adding little lights so that, you know, it could shine on top of the bottles and make it look a little more cute or whatever. I ended up stringing some of the LED lights, the string fairy lights, in between the perfume so it would look cute and stuff. Also, girl, look at how many Dossier perfumes I have. I did not notice how many I had until I put them all together, because I used to have them all separated, and I was like, god damn, that's a lot, girl. But there is a few that I haven't spoken on that I'm about to, like, you know, talk about during these months for fall and winter. So there's some that you guys haven't heard me talk about, but anyways, those I ended up putting up there. I'm thinking of bringing them down to the bookshelf so that they could all be kind of like in a little container, because there's a lot of them and I feel like they take up a lot of space. But anyways, this is pretty much the overall layout that I'm gonna have in my videos now. You know, this is what you guys are gonna see. I just wanted to show you guys before I actually made a video, you know, and didn't even update you guys. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this video was kind of all over the place, but like I told you guys, I had filmed the first part like months ago, and then I went in and then I took a little break. It was just all over the place, but I will be doing an updated perfume collection where I'll show you everything individually. I also want to add like some art pieces or something, you know, to make it a little bit more cuter, more my style, so it's not just plain. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing all of that good stuff in detail later on. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel and I will see you in my next video.